All right, welcome back. This is MDawg, and let's go over two quick spots here. First, obviously on MDawg, I am here at the sea, and so I can like make it be quiet. I am going to go ahead and catch this fish here on Santiago as well. See, we're catching roach over there on Santiago. So a little bit of sea fishing and a little bit of mosquito roach here in this video. Won't be a shorter video hopefully, but oh, I need to watch my energy. We don't want to lose this fish just because of energy. Although I guess we could. I mean, we're at that point where it could pop off. All right, here's the thing though. We're at 120. I will try to remember to pull up the map. I think for now I'm actually gonna do this so that you can see my full screen here and also like get a little bit of information on what I'm fishing with. We're at 120. I'm actually just going to catch this fish and then just kind of talk you through what we have caught. I think the reason why I thought like, oh, it might be worth making a video in case you haven't fished this spot recently, at least for me right now, the bite rate is way better than it normally is. You know, this is always kind of this spot always seems like a gamble. Um, but the difference is now it still feels that way. Like the quality of fish is all over the place. Like I've caught a tiny little squid, I've caught a 2 kilo saithe, but then I've also caught a decent swordfish and you know a few things in between. But what I like right now is that so you know when I have thrown my line in, it has pretty much consistently been the case that I'm catching fish pretty quickly. So, I mean, I've had some disruptions. When I show you the times on the fish, it may not look like the best bite rate ever, but when I actually am focused and fishing, it is in fact a pretty good bite rate. So, I don't know what this will be. This has been, you know, sort of a mid-sized fish. Again, I'm really hoping I don't lose it here at the end. Large enough that we're going down in gear ratio. Let this sit here just for a second. But I'm using a pretty big setup. I mean, I'm using 10-aught hooks, which that's what I'm saying. Normally when I have this setup in the water, the bite rate is so slow that I don't stay very long. But I've stayed a full, you know, well over an hour now, I believe. So it's like the bite rate's been good enough that I just kind of keep going every time I throw in here. I actually catch a fish, which is nice. And we're getting close to seeing what this fish is. Again, just big enough that we want to be in the lower gear ratio, but it is taking a while to pull it out. And who knows, maybe we'll get one more trophy rough on Santiago. I'll talk to you a little bit about the spotted mosquito, kind of show you what the keep net looks like over there, what baits we're using and all that in just a minute. Thought we could highlight two spots, one for high level sea fishing and one for low level mosquito common roach fishing, which that's certainly a spot I've shown a bunch of times on the Santiago leveling experience, but once again it's really good, so I thought I'd show it one more time. Well, looky here, another interesting fish. Yeah, it's just interesting fish after interesting fish here. So this is a 42 kilo Greenland shark, obviously. Not very big as far as Greenland sharks go, but let me show you what else we've caught here. So we started off with an Atlantic wolffish, 2 of those in a row, then a black ruff, a couple of saithe, weakly beaked redfish, a swordfish, 46.6 kilos. I think this was like over 400,000 XP. Saithe, European squid, Atlantic wolffish, small redfish, pollock, and then this Greenland shark. So again, yes, it is a 120 meter drop. I've been staying pretty close to on top of the 120. But swordfish was on the drop, saithe on the drop, one of them at least. So pollock was on the drop, but pretty low. So, you know, some casts you are waiting for it to hit the bottom. Sometimes it's hitting pretty quick though. I'm using the Fish Hunter 1005. This is what the top of the line have looked like. 10-aught hook here. And then all 3 of the squid we're using. 10-aught hook, 10-aught hook, and the 10-aught hook. So 2307, 05, and 08. Then I just put the 09 on the top section here. But yeah, large safe fillet. It's been working really well. Again, down here in the 120 section. And let's see what that swordfish came in on. The 2308. 2308, which I think, from what I read about the person who I saw that kind of put me on this spot today, realized that this bite rate was going to be really good. I think they caught something really good on the 08 as well. So you might even think about putting all 08s on. If I was going to change something, that's what I would consider, but I think I like it the way I have it set up too. Okay, so there is that. Let's go back to a little bit of information about this roach spot. We won't belabor the point. Like I said, this will be a shorter video. Okay, so here at Mosquito, what do we have? Hour and a half basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trophies. So it's at that point, like this spot sometimes can be, where if you sit here a little while, you're going to make some really nice silver, even without PVA. Now, if you have PVA, people are doing some really crazy stuff here, but all we're doing is, all I've got on here at least is roach, regular roach ground bait, large one hook with diced cheese. And that's what I'm using. So looks like one of these lines might have a fish on. Oh, there it is. This is not a trophy, obviously. And I don't know exactly how much silver either of this will be. Like, this will be a lot of silver on the roach because of how many trophies it is, and it'll also be a lot of silver here on the sea because that swordfish will be pretty nice. So that's gonna, I mean, you almost can't help but make silver out on the sea. But swordfish is nice. Some of these other fish, like the black ruff, is so small. If that was a bigger black ruff, that would be good. We'll do okay on these like mid-sized wolffish and stuff, but it's not like we're killing it, but we're catching an interesting variety of fish. And, you know, like I said, it's such a gamble, but sometimes you'll see larger fish and sometimes you won't. So anyway, I think that's good. I just wanted to show off a couple spots, take a few minutes to do that so that sharing my experiences here. I'm going to check out one more thing on the sea, but I don't know if it'll be video worthy or not. I'll let you know if it is. But as always, thank y'all for watching, and tight lines. I will see you next time.